Welcome back to another edition of the Are We Not Men Show, a show for men, by men, promoting thoroughness, condemning drippiness, man. We back another week, and man, this week we gonna talk about something that's very important to everyday life nowadays. We gonna talk about, we talked about social media before, but we gonna talk about a particular uh, Apple, I guess, a particular branch of social media, man, Facebook, and how Facebook affects the lives of your everyday person. Man, so what's going on with y'all today, fellas?
Not a whole lot, D. How you today, man?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. Same shit, different roll of toilet paper, man. You know how I go.
Pretty much.
But man, when you talk about Facebook, man, you got a lot of man. Facebook is pretty much the largest social media engine out there right now. They got 1 billion users. Everybody basically living through Facebook. This is like a form of the new telephone system, if you want to something, if that's what you want to compare it to. This is how we communicate most of the time nowadays. Man, what are y'all thoughts on Facebook and all the different, just all the different little apps inside the app?
It's like it's expanding exponentially, man.
It
It's
is.
like every other day it's a new feature. It's like different ways to stay connected, man. It's definitely I never foresaw the things, Other day, man, I'm gonna say one of my pet peeves is like, man, how you gonna call me on Facebook Messenger but you don't have my number in real life, huh?
Man, hey
Like I have
man,
to answer the phone for you.
that's the new AT and
Like you
T.
like I'm talking about not a person like say you or P that he might not just have my number at that time and like what I'm saying, he can call me because I'm talking about some random people I ain't seen in 15 20 years probably from school, and we ain't even talk like that in school. Like, how you gonna call me, man? That's crazy. But anyway, it's I never foresee it. I never foreseen what this become. This became.
Hey, let me ask you this though: do you think it's become too much in a sense? Is it like too much too soon?
What's too much?
That's the same.
I mean,
Too much for who?
I'm
Nothing,
talking because
nothing exceeds excess.
when you really look at it, it's almost like this is social media. It was put here to kind of keep us together, but at the same time, it's put here to kind of you see why it's here to keep us closer. It's also here to keep us separated. You know what I'm saying? Because now when you look at Facebook, everybody like we communicate like we don't even really talk. We texting and we like you can't even get somebody to text you because now everybody wanna. I don't even know, is it FaceTime on Facebook or what is that where you video call and shit on Facebook? But it's like now we could be closer, but at the same time I can keep you at a distance on social media. So is that a good thing? And is it just too much going on too soon?
Depends on who you are and what you're trying to do. Because in a way, it's a sense of keeping close with someone that you really don't want to be that close with. Because I can like you, but I don't have to be that close to you. Sometimes I don't need to see you, but I still want to know how you're doing. And if we
Right.
can do this once a week and stay close, that's better than us not talking at all. Because if I don't really care for you like that, we might not talk for a while.
Right.
So if I can use this as a conduit to keep our relationship going, then it's a decent thing. But now if you're using it as an excuse not to do your responsibility in a relationship, then that's a whole other thing too.
Yeah, true that, man. Because nowadays, but when you, just like we was talking one day, D, about how people expect you to like not with the feelings and how people want you to thank people and say certain things on Facebook. Like if you don't actually go in there and type it out, then they take offense to you not typing the shit out.
Uh, yeah, I talked about it then. I probably gave a little bit of a fuck back then, but now I still give a fuck about shit.
Well,
Man, I mean, I had a little bit of like patience with this shit, and then I was just like, fuck it.
So let me ask, are y'all currently
it's gone
on?
too far. It's gone way too far.
It
Like
is.
people living their whole life, and like you said, like it's a way of staying connected to somebody. But the people that you connected to, you're not even really connected to in real life, or probably would never be connected to these people in real life. So why even have a connection at all? Like, I don't fuck that.
So
Let's keep it gangster, B.
Hey, I hear you.
know?
Are you currently on Facebook?
I am a member. I'm a member.
I dibble and dabble,
if I
man.
want, if I really want it. Currently, no. I don't feel like I'm there. I'm there peeking. I'm there peeking through the window. I'm not gonna tell you nothing, man.
Yeah, I dibble and dabble, man. You know what I'm saying? Here and there. Sometimes you got.
I mean, mostly, you know what? I'm mostly only talking to fucking y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know what it is? It's become really a form of communication. Better than me calling people, you know, better than me calling you. Like, man, I might hit the computer doing some other shit. You know, I might be fucking off. You know, I can fuck off and talk to y'all at the same time, and not actually have to, you know, talk on the phone. You know, so it's convenient in that sense.
Right.
I use it. I can't say that I was not logged in today.
Man, you always fucking off though, man. So
I did
don't.
log in
Not on
because
Facebook.
we talking to you on Facebook Messenger. You part of the machine, bro.
I'm part of the machine, no doubt. But I didn't get on the website today at all.
Cool.
Because there's nothing on. I don't get it. Only way I look on there is when they say it's somebody's birthday. Because I do like to keep up with people's birthdays, just a courtesy thing for myself. Other than that, I don't go. What am I doing on it? I don't want to hear what the people are talking about. They're talking about some stuff that I'm just not into. I don't care about how your kids is doing.
I'm fucked up.
Hey, so let me ask you this, Pete. Do you actually write happy birthday when you see somebody's birthday?
And for every person that send me one, I try to send them a personal thank you. Because to me, if you can take the time out to say happy birthday to me, I can take the time out to say thank you.
You know what? I used to care. I used to give a fuck about that too. Like, I'm gonna tell you honestly, like, man, if you really want, I mean, how you gonna say happy birthday and I ain't seen you in 20 years? Don't worry about it.
Happy birthday is cool, man.
Nah,
You know what I'm
but
saying? I mean, it's some real shit. Like, I don't even like you, though.
I feel both of y'all because I'm gonna tell you.
It's insincere. It's just, and that's where I go to the insincerity.
Exactly.
You just doing it because it's my birthday.
I used to be like P.
Oh, man, you don't give a fuck if I have a happy birthday. Stop lying.
Exactly.
Shit.
Like I used to be like
Let's
P.
keep it 100, man.
Yeah, I used to be like P and B typing happy birthday. That shit lasted for about a couple years, and then I was like, man, you know what? I ain't got time for this, man. I mean, cause the people that really love you, they gonna call you anyway. So it's just
Exactly.
Y'all
You know what I'm
gotta do
saying?
this stuff. Check this out, though, B.
what's that?
It's only once a year, y'all. God damn, you don't give it one birthday a year. I ain't saying I'm not on there every day. I don't have nothing to say every
Look
day.
here.
I'm not gonna read what you say. I'm not gonna thumbs up your picture because I'm not on there. But once a year they said happy birthday to me, I can't take. Come on, y'all, goddamn.
Look here,
For
man.
real, though?
Look here. So is
keep it
Christmas,
100, man.
and so is Easter, and so is a whole lot of other shit that's once a year. If it's not sincere, I mean, what are we doing, man? I don't know you for
Birthday is
real.
always sincere.
Nah, it's not. It's some of the.
No, I'm saying this is what I'm saying. I appreciate it, but I appreciate people saying happy birthday because I don't do it anymore. Because
Right.
if I really want to say happy birthday to you, I would
Call
try
you.
to get in connection with you. You did?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It's a nice thing to have, but it's unnecessary. I mean, just like
it gave
everything
people a
else.
way out from actually having to do things for you. Or
Right.
do things with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
It's
some
bullshit.
people. So what do you think about when people don't say happy birthday? They just do the like thing. Is that the same thing?
Nah, because I might like it's your birthday.
I might like it's your birthday, but I don't really
I might
like
your
you.
birthday picture.
Oh,
I
man,
like that dress you had on.
Man, you a stalking ass dude, man. You gotta talk to somebody about that.
It's motherfucking. They would look good.
But
Then I gotta be a stalker.
hey, man, you know you got stalkerish tendencies, man. You know, nah, you my man though.
Man, all men are creeps, man.
Hey, I concur.
Did you say that?
But so everybody's a creep, and that's what makes Facebook such a phenomenon. That when you look at the creepiness in life, you really start to see like how creepy life really is, because you don't really see, man, when you look at Facebook nowadays, 90% of the stuff that's on Facebook is bullshit. I'm talking about what are we using it for? I'm talking about when you look at the content that's being shared on Facebook, man. Or at least I know on my timeline, maybe I need to get some new friends or something. I see fights.
Join an intellectual group, man.
Man, but you know what?
Start over. If you want to stay there, start over, man. You should start over now.
I'ma have to, cause I be like, man, I be seeing too many fights. Like that's all I really see is hood fights. And then if it ain't the fights, it's the news. You know what I'm saying? So all the news is mad depressing. So you just scrolling down, seeing fight after fight. And I'm just like, man, what the fuck is going on? I can't take this no more. So you probably right. I gotta give me some new friends, man. Cause I mean, like when do y'all see on y'all timelines when y'all looking at Facebook?
I see a lot of, and I talked about this with a very good friend of mine. You know, psychology major. Loneliness. I see a lot of loneliness and people building lives. Not loneliness. I don't want to say just only loneliness. I see a lot of
people that need attention.
I see, people playing dress up.
Yeah, I mean
you know, trying to personify an image that they want other people to see.
Because I mean, in the world with 7.5 billion people, you would think it wouldn't be so hard to get attention. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of attention seekers on social media, and like the population of the world is growing every day. But what you start to really realize through Facebook is that, like I said, it's a social where it's supposed to be a means to connect and communicate with them. You realize that it's a lot of lonely people out here. It's a lot of people that lack attention. You know what I'm saying? Because now, not only do you see like people just going and doing stuff just for the attention of going on Facebook, but now you see people just doing just anything on Facebook, because you see, I mean, we talk about this often on the show, it's a decline in humanity. But now you starting to see a decline on just every level of humanity, because now you look at it, you see a decline in just like criminality, like how people commit crimes. Like people aren't even trying to get away with committing crimes. They doing the shit live on Facebook. You feel me? And it's getting real deep, man. And I just want to show y'all like a video with just what I'm talking about. Some of this shit that people post to Facebook and social media, man, it's crazy. It's insane. Check it out.
Yeah. Say fuck Trump. Say fuck Trump. Say fuck Trump.
wrong, demon? Come wrong.
Man, y'all see all this right here, man. In that video, man, we showed you, man, people talking about killing people. You seen the girl committing sexual acts. You seen even.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
You ain't see that? One of the girls was giving oral on Facebook Live. They even went as far as that. Some people in Chicago went as far to gang rape a girl live and had viewers.
The dude just shoot himself in the face?
Yeah, dog shot himself in the face, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. We seeing shit like this. We just exposing too much on Facebook Live and shit. People beating their kids and people. We even last a couple weeks back, my man here went as far as to murder somebody on Facebook Live. You feel me?
Yeah, that was fucked up, yo.
That was too fucked up because I'm like,
who us? What?
That's what I'm. Facebook.
But you know what though? Check this out.
What's that?
Facebook always claiming that they always watching this content and stuff, but how does it keep getting? How does it keep?
How does that continue to stream?
But you know what it is, man. They want to try to bring you the live shit. So now they're gonna have to put a delay on it because this month alone, I think 2 or 3 people committed suicide and streamed it. Yeah, live. It was a girl in like Georgia. Then there was another girl in Florida. Both of them committed suicide by and live stream that shit, man. So I mean, you seeing the darker side. Why I think it was put in place to bring forth the good side of life. You starting to see that life is fucked up out here, man.
Well, the revolution is going to be
televised.
It's going to be podcast via Facebook Live.
Yep. It's going to be live stream.
It's going to happen right there on Facebook Live.
Yes,
First
sir.
brick they throw is going to be on Facebook Live.
Mm-hmm. I mean, cause think about it, man. I mean, when you look at shit, just how you think of, I mean, when you talk about for you to think how lonely you got to be to commit suicide on Facebook Live, man. I mean, no pun intended, but that's a one-shot deal. You feel me? Ain't no
If I was going to commit suicide, I probably would Facebook Live.
Why would you? For what? For what? That's a personal thing. Cause
where you gonna get out of that?
Yeah.
But you get nothing anyway once you commit suicide. You might as well go out with a bang.
But that's that. You know what? It should be some type of suicide etiquette, man. Like, look, this.
What type of suicide etiquette be?
I'm saying, man.
You run out of this world.
Go find a note. Write a letter. Let the folks find a note. Don't nobody want to see you do that shit live.
I bet you they do want to see it. I bet you got 1 million hits watching it.
Hey, bro, I'm with you. I'm with suicide etiquette, man. Like, I
hey,
don't
man.
have to see that.
Your parents got the
myself.
Exactly.
You know,
I want to go slip my wrist or hang myself in the back room some fucking way.
I'm gonna do something.
If I do it, it's gonna be dramatic, and y'all gonna see it on Facebook Live.
And that's
I've
why.
never done a Facebook Live before, but if I commit suicide,
so that's that day we get on live. You know, the see, bro, you
see my name on Facebook Live.
But you see what he just said. That shit is gonna continue to keep happening because of people like you, P. This is why it's not going to stop because everybody thinking like you. So now, next week, it's going to be 2 people commit suicide on Facebook Live because they thinking like you. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
You know what I say, Bird?
What that?
Fuck them.
See, you have no empathy, though, man.
Fuck them.
You gotta have some empathy, Dirt.
I ain't trying to worry about that shit, man.
Man, I feel you, but that's sad though that it's out there. Once it's on the internet, it's out there, bro.
The people that fall victim to Facebook, I'm not saying like you're not smart enough to catch yourself, then you probably wouldn't survive on this planet too much longer anyway. So,
but let me ask you this though,
babe. This is the total destruction of humanity.
So you think So do you think in trying to bring us closer together actually is destroying us
and turning
fucked everything up, man.
But let me ask you this:
it's fucked. People already wasn't shit.
Right.
Now they're like shit that a shit takes.
On the
like,
bottom of a boot.
On the bottom of the, I don't know, man.
But let me ask
you. What's the lowest form of shit? Bird shit.
I don't know, bro. But based on what you were saying, is like, do you think
dog shit is the lowest?
Gotta be worse than bird shit.
Nah, man. Dogs eat shit though. It can't be that bad.
Huh?
Dogs eat their own shit, so it can't be that bad.
The dogs eat their shit?
Yeah.
They some nasty motherfuckers.
Dogs eat their own
My
shit.
dogs don't eat this shit, dog. That ain't normal.
It's not, but it happens, man.
Don't. You said that a little dog.
Dogs eat their own shit, man. Hey, that's what they do, but hey, they.
He won't even feed his dog.
He need the chicken before he feed the dog.
But hey.
Best friend my ass.
Yeah, they talking about they got the cleanest tongue. Nah, don't lick on me, homie. Keep your dog about my face. But when you talk about, do you think Facebook and social media is just like, if you have an addictive personality, do you think, like we was talking about this before, we need to have like what we call them, the group homes, the safe houses.
What do you call that shit when you on drug? Rehab.
Addiction, man.
Rehab.
Yeah, the Malibu.
Yeah. But I think you got so many facets of why people are on Facebook and why I don't know if it's addiction or I don't know if they found a new form of life through it. But you got people always wanting to be like popular, always they want acceptance.
There's always a fundamental need to belong.
To belong, exactly.
That's one of the fundamental human needs.
Now.
No, from a psychological point of view, you know, each human being has basic needs. You got your food and your shelter. You got your need to belong. And, you know, all of that goes into the human psyche that you're born with before you even get to develop a human, your own personality, so to speak. So it's like instinct.
Right.
So wanting to be a part of something is a human instinct.
Right.
So to never be able to fulfill that, now there's this media where you can fulfill it through the whole world. Because if you say something to 1,000 people, eventually somebody's going to respond and give you that attention that you've been seeking, that need to feel like a part of something that you've been looking for.
And then everybody else can see you getting attention.
But based on that, why are people committing suicide then?
It's so potent because other people can see you getting attention.
Right.
That's why that's potent. Like you can tell somebody, like if I meet P and P ain't seen it with his own eyes, I can say, man, yeah, I went to the club and all the bitches was on me and all the bitches love me. And they might really be loving me. But if P never seen it,
he ain't gonna believe.
He be like, yeah.
But if you're
on Facebook, he be like, yeah, man, nigga Third be getting some bitches.
But let me ask, but say this though, if your virtual you is more popular than your reality you, why are people committing suicides then on Facebook?
Because they was going to commit suicide anyway. Now,
but say
you chose
so.
Facebook as the last hurrah. I just see. This is what you got to understand. It's not about the fact of them doing it on Facebook. It's about the fact that they did it anyway. Let's get to the root of why people are committing suicide. So if this person is in so much pain that they have to have a way out, that they're literally willing to take their own life, why not go out on Facebook? You want the whole world to know how much pain you were in? Show the world. Show the world that this was pain right here.
But say this though. So is your so basically that means you wasn't nothing on Facebook or virtual reality either. If it gets to that point. You see what I'm saying? Because you might not be nothing in reality, but then you could be popping.
Everybody not looking at it as virtual reality. Some people haven't.
That's true.
Some people haven't even come to the point of perception that no, this is not real life. Right. This is like a fucking video game. This is a video game. Like I can make my character, I can choose my hat. You know what I'm saying? It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
With people that instead of the motherfucking drones, what do you call them, droids, walking past you saying the same shit, now you can interact with motherfuckers. That's all it is. it's pre virtual reality where you can put on the glove and fuck somebody.
Oh, it's coming. It's
Or beat
coming.
somebody's ass, you know.
So I mean, so where you think we go from here with this shit?
Turn
Because
that shit off. Unless you're trying to steal something, or you connecting with your friends with some positive and meaningful shit.
that ain't gonna happen, bro. It's too much bullshit out here,
That's
man.
my advice. You can take it or leave it.
It's too much bullshit out here,
Fuck what
D.
they do. I don't give a fuck what they do, huh?
See,
I don't give a fuck what they do.
you gotta stop being like that, Dirk, man. You gotta start trying to help
New day,
people, man.
I can't worry about you and me, baby.
People got problems out here,
You know,
Dirk.
you know, I mean, yeah, what you want? I mean, you got Red Cross. You got
God
Red
damn,
Cross.
Dirk,
They got
you
all
are
these programs out here.
you
I
the
don't have to
reason
be a
why these
program.
people are going on Facebook Live and murking themselves.
Hey, you want to hear a story?
What's that?
Last week, a friend of mine called and said, what should another friend of theirs do in this certain situation? She has a friend whose brother is going insane, they think.
Right.
He's in the house claiming to be Jesus Christ and doing a whole bunch of irregular stuff. Now, those people being people of a darker skin color, they're a little reluctant to call the police on their brother. You understand?
Right.
So when the person asked me what I think from my psychological perspective, what I know is you call the psych ward, you call the PIW, you call one of those type of places. Well, they call these places, but these places, because this is a grown person, they can't just take you. By law, you got to almost volunteer or something. You know what I'm saying? Because the laws are crazy. So I'm going to make the long story short. But anyway, they had to go to court to get some type of injunction so that they could allow the mental health people to take it.
Right.
So to get to court, and this is the story that I'm told. This happened last week. The judge denies the injunction, and the person is like, well, you know, what are we supposed to do? The judge tells them, well, it's a lot of crazy people out there. So while the
Absolutely.
social services is waiting to take the person, they can't even take the person. Eventually, they have to call the police. The police come and take 6, 7 police and a taser to take this big person down. So now he's in the hospital against his will, being held down because he's not in the right place.
Right.
Like they're wondering why we got so many mass murderers. These people aren't in the right place. They're sick, and they're mentally ill, and they need to be getting treatment.
But let me ask, do you think too that, I mean, we grew up in that crack era, so you had a lot of crack babies born. But this generation now is like the first.
The myth of the crack baby, there's a myth. They said that there were going to be millions of generations of these crack babies that, where are they? Where are they? I mean, we know a lot of crazy luncheon people, we do, but where are they? Where are these millions of zombies walking around that they said we were going to have?
Nah,
They
but
said the crack babies was going to be so messed up. You remember they was like, yeah.
But nah,
They is fucked up.
they are.
But
But
you
you,
real live crack baby.
I don't know.
but you also gotta think about the Ritalin babies too, cause it's a lot of people that was on Ritalin and taking volumes and shit, and now they was the children of the Ritalin generation, so now they done grown up. So you got a lot of people out here that was on a lot of chemical shit, and now they kind of
What do we do?
spaced out.
What the fuck do we do, bro?
Say what?
What do we do?
Man, we gotta stop. We gotta get off the drugs, man. We gotta go back to natural shit, man. I mean, that chemical.
Man, I say get your shit together. Make sure your shit tight. Got somebody around you that you're close with, and you feel they worth helping, help them. But other than that, fuck them.
I agree. I think we all gotta find somebody. If you gonna use this Facebook, this platform, Facebook Live, whatever the fuck, you gotta find people with similar likes.
Find a positive way to use it. Do something positive with it instead of
Yeah.
fucking over.
Nah, I mean, you know, if you just getting on there, find people, like-minded people. If you thinking about committing suicide, find somebody that think like you, and maybe y'all could talk that shit out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that shit, I don't know. Yeah, that's good advice for somebody.
Yeah, I mean, because it's always somebody out here that feel like you feel. So whatever
I'm
you,
not speaking on, you know what? You taking it back to something.
Nah, but see what you
not
got.
speaking on suicidal people. Suicidal people need help.
Understand
I'm
Yes.
speaking on motherfuckers living their life through Facebook.
but
this though, fellas.
Feeling like they're inadequate because they're looking at somebody else's life. feeling like they're not doing as well as they should be, feeling like, oh, they should have a better boyfriend or they should have a better girlfriend, saying that they wish somebody else's family was theirs, you know, because they see them doing all the things together. Fuck all that shit. Go out there, live your motherfucking life.
What you were talking about, Bird?
He's talking about suicide.
What you were speaking of on the sense of find somebody that like-minded or can help or whatever, that's what they're doing. That's what the whole point of, good morning, y'all, had a bad day. That's what the whole point of that is. That's their seeking.
Right.
They're trying to get somebody to chime in on it or maybe give them that help that they need. People are sick, man. People need help.
So somebody does that is potentially suicidal?
Anybody's potentially suicidal.
Yeah, anybody.
Because what's potential? when you add the word potential, you just anybody potentially.
Okay.
But let me say this though.
Look for the signs.
But let me say this.
Look for the signs of depression. I can go with that.
When you, I'm talking about. I'm not just talking
I
about.
don't know how much I can do for you.
I'm not talking about just throwing fillers out there. I'm talking about where you really meet somebody that's trying to help you work through a situation. You feel me? Because you can.
Should be trying to meet that person on Facebook, huh?
I mean, but some people that's the only means they can do it. You got a lot of people that's very antisocial. So if you the type of person that can sit behind the keyboard and talk to somebody and y'all build, I mean, a relationship is a relationship. However, y'all got it laid out. You know what I'm saying? If this person,
what would you do if you had no computer? That's my advice.
Hey, that's you. But a lot of people, that's the only way they can do it. But I'm saying if you build a meaningful relationship with somebody,
what would you do before technology? If you had no technology,
a lot of people, they was lonely.
Go to the rack, find it, man. It's like.
But you thinking on your level though. A lot of people ain't like that, bro. So
this is why I'm telling them to turn this shit off.
But that's all they got.
Remember that dude from Jeff Hung himself, y'all?
Yeah.
Maybe if you would have had a Facebook outlet, somebody to vent out to.
Exactly. Cause that's all most people want.
He was young when that dude did that.
Yeah.
Man.
That's all most people want is somebody to vent to. Most people, they don't even want you to really listen half the time. They just
don't want you your opinion.
Exactly.
They want you to listen. They don't care what you think about it.
Yeah, just be like, yeah, for real. That's all they want to hear. So if you gotta type that shit or you got however you gotta communicate that shit, I'm with it. I mean, but I don't think you should expose all that shit on Facebook Live. That's all.
That's for perverts too.
It's always gonna be perverts. It's always been perverts, man.
Before they had Facebook, what they had chat rooms and shit.
Hey. Y'all remember the Bunny Man?
And what they had before chat room, they had lollipops.
The Bunny Man. You don't remember the Bunny Man?
They had lollipops. They had candy. Handing out candy to the little girls. You know what I'm saying?
Bunny Man take you.
The Bunny Man to get you in his van.
Yeah, man.
What the Bunny Man do?
I was a kid. I remember this girl came to school one morning, Joe, out of breath and tears. Slim swore that the Bunny Man chased her little brother through Benham Pop, Joe. And I'm talking about, they called the police. The Bunny Man
the
Bunny Man had a lip. Bunny Man had a van. Bunny Man.
Hey, that's real shit. But see, now, if Bunny... What the fuck happened? You remember they did what's the dude where they stabbed not Bunny Man, but it was a real life dude where the girl stabbed the girl up. Slender Man. Y'all heard of that shit?
Who knows Slender Man?
Yeah, I heard that.
But that's the type of shit we using it for, man. We got but I say this to anybody that's out there, man. If you gonna use it, pick and choose what you expose of your life. You know what I'm saying? I think some shit is better left unsaid. Some things are better left unseen. You feel me? It's some shit you just gotta keep private. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see everything and I don't want to hear everything. So if you're going to use Facebook Live, use it for what it was originally put here to do, but don't abuse it. You feel me? And man, we are at the end of another episode of the Are We Not Men show, a show for men, by men, promoting thoroughness, condemning drippiness. So to the next time, is one more for the good guys. Right on.
Are we not men?
Are we not men? Hey, what's your favorite line, P? Don't be stupid. And don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
So to the next time we see y'all good people, man, y'all be good and kill all that drippy shit.
Fuck 'em.
Yep. There you go with that shit, D. You an angry dude, man. Stop being so angry.
Show, man.